Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Cutting the Ties to Donald Trump. In this section, this part, we're going to do the figure 8. We've done the triangle in our inner world. We've connected to a higher being. We've surrendered and turned our will and life over to the care of that higher being. And the mantra is, we surrender, we trust, and accept. What's my computer doing? All right, so on this one, you want to have blank paper, your cup. You want a blue highlighter, and a yellow highlighter. These are tools. Hopefully you're visual inside and easily see this stuff. The reason we draw it is to make it easier for you to see. All right, so here we're going to do, it's going to take a minute. We're going to do 2 circles with a cup on the white paper. Yeah. Good. The 2 circles should be touching but not overlapping. You can see that we have a blue figure 8. They touch but they don't overlap. That's pretty perfect. Next, what we want to do is we want to take the yellow. We don't want to go over the blue, but we want to trace inside of the circle and on the outside of the circle for both circles. Okay, let me do that. I'm pretty quick at it. Because if you hit the yellow on the blue, it turns to green, and we want that to stay blue. Because in the inner world, the meditation, it's like a blue laser. Very important. And if you go over it, don't worry. Just try to be careful. It's really important to do this inwardly. Because what in fact you're really doing is you're having 2 golden circles touching with a little blue laser neon light that goes inside, making a figure 8. And this helps with that, being able to see it clearly. I'll show you when I'm done. Give me a second. One of the things that President Obama said was during the election was, don't yell vote or don't fight vote, like vote, right? Unfortunately, the thought form was too big and there was no vote that could deal with this kind of a thought form on that spiritual plane. And it just became bigger and bigger and bigger, like a big black cloud or a snowball effect, till it was just Trump and all that negative energy, like AC/DC, in and out of energy, or whatever it is. So there's a couple things that could go on here. One is you personally might like to just detach from Donald Trump on a personal level, spiritual level. The other thing is that the thought form of Trump can be removed from the White House. As a symbol of the White House, you have the symbol of the White House in one circle and Trump in another, or Donald Trump in another. The other one is his what he's done to the fabric of the American idea. Okay, and somehow it's been enmeshed. The White House and America and Trump have been enmeshed. And what the figure eight does is it does this, and it undocks it, and then we could cut those ties on a spiritual level. So what I'd like to do personally, and that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks in meditation, and I am going to put Donald Trump in one circle and the White House in another circle. And I will add in the White House the American flag. Okay, because Trump doesn't represent America. Okay, and it would be nice to have a president that represented all of us, rather than going, far evangelical right, and everybody else is wrong, and et cetera, et cetera. So we have the figure eight. So what we have here is two yellow circles. Those are it's actually blue. It kind of looks green, but it's blue from here. Okay, we've got, and this goes in the meditation. They're flat. It goes flat on the ground. I like to visualize it on white marble, on a Greece island with open pillars, like a Roman, thing, with very gentle breeze and seeing as far as the eye could see the waters and just peace. So what we're going to do is we're going to write Donald J. Trump. Okay. And I need to pull out the picture of the White House. Hold on a second here. I kind of know what it looks like. I've been in it a couple times. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go White House. Whoops. White House, huh? Okay. Close that. White House. Wow, there's not even White House. White House. Pull up an image. Okay, so there's a front and a back to the White House. 4 pillars, it looks like. Let's go here. Okay. I like to be kind of exact as I can. I don't want to. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We want to draw the White House on the other side. And actually there is an American flag on top of the White House. So it's going to be sort of a triangle roof. Where's George Washington when you need him? This is the American flag. Okay. Okay. Then we have the White House roof. It's 18 windows. Okay. Got 2 floors. That's pretty good. We've got, this is very important here. Symbolically, some things are very important. Okay. Then we've got a pillar. Four pillars. I've actually never driven a I've never drawn a White House before. Okay. 3, and 4. All right. Then we've got the first 4 windows. And they're not going to be exact, but they're going to make them pretty good. Okay, then we've got, oh, that's the front door. Been in the front door before. Looks like a window there. The upper floor windows. Okay. We've got a chimney over here, whatever that is. Secret Service outposts, I don't know. Antennas. Okay. Window. 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 Window, 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 window. God, this kid from Iraq used to say that. Window, window. All right. And then up front, of course, there is a bunch of bushes. Bushes everywhere. There's a fountain. Okay. And there's flowers. That flower bed that's out front, the red, white, and blue flowers. It's very beautiful. All right, there we go. And we could actually write the, let's see, White House. Okay. I know what Donald Trump looks like. We could put, let's see, how does his hair go? It's insane, his hairdo. Okay. Little lips. Okay, his hair's going over, however it goes. He's always pointing a finger at somebody, right? Kind of heavy, he's got that long tie. Here. It's more like a baby Trump, but... All right, so this is what we've got. And this is, remember, we're drawing this on a piece of paper, but when we go into meditation, we visualize it deliberately in our inner world, and I'm going to do that. All right, so in one circle we have the White House. That's my White House. So see the American flag? So that's the White House and America. There's a little fountain in front with the flowers. And over here we have Donald J. Trump. I tried to draw Trump, it ended up being like a baby Trump. You can't see there's a long tie there, because he's always got that long tie on. All right. Now, to start off the exercise, what I want you to do after you have your drawing done is you're going to lay this down, and we're going to actually do this right now together. Whoops, sorry. And then you're going to trace clockwise on the blue line around the White House, counterclockwise around Donald Trump. Making a figure 8. Okay. Okay. Where is Donald Trump not in this picture? He's not in the White House. He's not with the American flag. The White House and the American flag are over there. Donald Trump is over there. They're not together. Thus beginning the thought form of detachment from this man, from the White House and America. Like I said, the Constitution was really drafted so that there was fair elections, and the Electoral College, outdated, has done a disservice. I have a Constitution. I've got a couple. I've got one right here. Okay. Constitution of the United States. And our country is so big, to change the Constitution, or to amend it to, is just not something that's going to happen overnight. So what we have to do is create change on a deep spiritual level. So what I do with people, what I'd like you to do with me, is set on your phone a timer for 3 minutes. Okay? 3 minutes. 3. And start tracing. I'm going to do it right now with you. When your 3 minutes is up, what I'd like you to do is close your eyes, visualize the White House in a golden circle, and right next to it in a golden circle is Donald J. Trump. Right where the two circles touch is a little blue neon light. The little blue neon light within the yellow light begins to trace clockwise around the White House and the American flag, and counterclockwise around Donald J. Trump. Clockwise around the American flag and the White House, counterclockwise around Donald J. Trump, making a complete figure 8. And I want you to get that image very clear. And when the little blue neon light is making the figure 8, give it permission to go at the speed of light. And then you meditate on this morning and at evening for 3 minutes in the morning and the evening. We're going to do this for 4 weeks. It's very important. 2 weeks for the Trump, 4 weeks for the symbol. The White House and the American flag is a very, very, very powerful thought form. And Donald Trump has thrown himself into this thought form with his personal agenda. And like I said, I don't feel it represents America. We want America to be reflected. So we're going to take Donald Trump out of the equation on a spiritual level. I'm going to do it in my meditation. I'll be right back. I like to also imagine a golden cylinder of light around me, and within that, on the outside of that, is this big rubber beach ball, spiritual rubber beach ball made out of the rainbow colors. Any negativity that is projected at me just bounces off. Any thought forms or energies or beings out there that want to cause me harm, they cannot penetrate this wall given to me by my master, who, as we all know at this point, is the diamond. The diamond of God. God's diamond. I have to write something in a minute. Okay. So that was it. Part of that was one of the things that we do in this work is we maintain secrecy. What happened to me right now in my inner world stays in my inner world. I will go through this process for the next 4 weeks, and will, with the grace, of love, of power, fulfill this mission and this work. You may take it up yourself. My recommendation is for you, if you're having a hard time with Trump, which so many people are, is to do your figure eight, and rather than, so you'll have Donald J. Trump over here, rather than have the White House, you could put you in here. And this is only a 2-week meditation. It's much more easier. Because right now I think that a lot of the people that are for Trump and not for Trump have ties that connect you guys like puppeteer, like you're puppets to each other. There's a feeding off, there's a relationship that is unhealthy. And when you do your figure eight for 2 weeks, you on one side and Donald Trump on the other, you'll see, and I'll walk you through this in a couple of weeks, there will be ties between you and Trump. Maybe at the ankles, in the eyes, at the heart, at the stomach, at the wrists. Somehow there's a ties that is tying this relationship together, that's making this sort of unhealthy codependency between most of the American people and Trump in the White House. I will work on this image for 4 weeks, and I will follow. Oops, I need to not do this meditation. Hold on. It's a meditation I do every morning. So do your figure eight, And remember that it's the gold. I showed you how to do it. Use the cup, do the blue circles first, and then trace it with the yellow, giving your super consciousness the understanding that this is a golden figure eight with a laser blue light within the yellow golden figure eight, cutting the ties, getting ready to cut the ties that have bound us to this phenomenon. So we are going to work together, and that's it for today. That's my tutorial. This is part 2, and I will do a part 3 coming up soon. So stay tuned and good luck. Please, when you see the YouTube, if you have any questions on the Cutting the Ties to Donald J. Trump work, or any other things that are, maybe you have an addiction to opiates, maybe you're in a codependent relationship, maybe you're addicted to power and money and fame, and maybe there's just something that is way out of balance in your relationships. You could figure eight this stuff too, and put anything you want in the figure eight. So again, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below the YouTube video. And both 1 and 2, please leave comments, and I will be sure to get back to you. I'll be working with all of you. Anybody that picks up this work and does it and follows through with it, I am there for you, and we are there for America. And I really think this is something that maybe Trump's family also wants. That just, it's certainly, I don't want to talk much more about it. I just had a meditation, and I saw a lot of stuff, and I will share I wrote it down, I'm journaling about it, and I will share it with you and the world when our work is complete. So, God bless.